All right. So you turn it on, and that is on the side of the leveler. On the front, turn machine on. Reset. Now you're gonna walk back to the payoff.
Push that button.
All right. And then you're gonna have auto or manual. In manual mode, use the
Use this. Actually, you can use it in mode too.
control box.
That's expand, and that stops it. And you contract, you have to hold on to it. That's your forward, and that's your reverse.
While expanding, you only want to expand your manual to the size you need it and then hit stop. If you continue with the expansion, and the motor will continually run and never stop. All right.
And this won't work in manual. That's why you want to be in manual
All right.
when you're back here. And when you run it up there and go in there, then you can turn this back to auto. So
All right. Once you're in auto, your photo eye will now work. Auto, photo eye works. And when you're running it, you run it in auto, correct?
Yeah, you have to, or it'll
Okay.
rip it.
Machine must run in auto.
This is your guide. The guide will go in and out to whatever width metal you're going to put in it.
Okay.
This is your feed roll. Take this top roll up by going the direction of the arrow.
All right, so that's your feed roll up and
Back
down.
You only once it touches the metal, you just go one turn past it. Basically one turn after that. These are your levelers to get your curl out. Try to keep these both the same.
You want these gauges to be the same.
So this is up and that's down the other way.
Okay.
Up is like this, and down is like that.
All right.
There, and then you'll run your metal through. Once you get that, well, you'll have to adjust that after you get it through, because you won't be able to tell unless you're running it. But when you get it up here, you'll probably have to hold it up so it doesn't go bang and go down.
All right, so you're gonna hold your sheet up over the rolls.
Get it up to here, then you'll be good. This is one of these is that's your counter. So you have
All
to
right.
run underneath that. Then you probably have to hold it up to get up over here. This is that guide in and out.
That controls that guide to go wider or narrower sheets. All right.
And this is another feed roll up here, which I usually don't use it much when you're running that stuff. I usually run this loose.
Okay.
Like this, it's a little bit loose, not real loose, but a little.
All right.
And then in here are your splitter blades.
All right.
And to put them in, which they're out now, you usually have to get this about like that. And then you take this wheel and go down. And you have to find a notch. There's a notch here. You'll feel it tighten up, or you'll feel it flop a little bit. Once you get it into that, go slow until you.
So right now you're kind of wiggling it to find a happy spot.
Yeah, trying to find that notch. I don't know if I missed it right there. Right there it is. See how it's clinking?
Yep.
Back and forth. I got it. Now I can take it down to where I want to.
Okay.
All right. So usually, most metal was like, what was it? 965. And then you just run it through here. This will come up. So when you had that up, so you can get in there to change them.
Okay.
I forgot to show you. You can pull this up and get in here with your thing and loosen up these and move them and stuff from the bottom.
Okay.
To get the bottom around, you need this, and you only want the slitter only. If you run this, you'll start running metal into you.
So slitter
You
only.
push the slitter only, and that'll spin. See how the bottom is spinning down there? And the feed roll is spinning too.
Okay, so slitter only. Adjust your.
But that feed roll won't push any metal.
I gotcha.
So I usually just pull the metal back, and then just set this up.
All right, so that controls these rolls on this machine only.
Now this will also, when you're running metal up, you'll be using this. jog forward.
Oh, so your jog forward will bring you metal from your payoff all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once I get it into here, now this will run that and that. And I'll just run it and up here, set up this and through there. If I'm
I
not
gotcha.
putting nothing, just right straight through. If I'm not putting nothing straight through. Straight through and under here. And usually have to have that in there because it puts a little dent if you don't have
Okay.
it just exactly right. You have to mess with it.
And this is your shear.
And this is a shear here. I guess that's most of that here, I think.
And go ahead.
We're on manual now. So on manual, like this one back there, that will do the back feed roll. So
Okay.
like if that buckled up back there, which sometimes it does because it goes faster than up here, then I can just, you know, run it back till it flops down and flat again.
I gotcha.
And then start over again. And this is the whole thing here. Everything.
Okay.
Jogging, that's jog. These are all jog. Slitter jog, which I usually don't use it up here. I usually that one back there. Forward and reverse, but this is the leveler back there.
Okay.
All right, and this is all the levelers, which is this front one and that one,
I gotcha.
which is the feed rolls.
So then your line speed, there's two speeds or
Yes, fast and slow.
Fast and slow.
Fast sometimes is okay. You have to have that set right back there to run fast, so you'll have to experiment with that.
Okay.
Auto and manual. When you're going to run, you're going to go to auto. Manual when you're setting up. You can't jog anything, all that stuff on auto.
Okay.
Okay, and this is your counter reset. That counts. And if you want to set up batch, how many pieces you want. Like if you want 5, hit that. And it goes to 5.
Okay.
Do that again. If you want 10, and then you have to hit this arrow.
Okay. And then here you set your sheet length.
The lengths. If you want 120, 120.00, and then hit the same button.
Okay. All right.
And that's pretty much it. Then to run, you're going to be going auto, like that. Oh, and if you want to crop anything yourself, you're going to have to push shear start. That starts up the thing for the shear.
All right.
Once it gets going, it takes about 2 seconds before that'll shear. So
Okay.
you have to hold that button for 2 seconds before it'll crop. Do it again. There it goes.
All right.
All right, and then you can stop the shear there, or if you go there, it'll stop the shear.
So to run your shear up here in manual, you must be in manual mode.
Probably. I mean, I never really tried it. Yeah, you have to be in manual. I just
Okay.
keep doing it. There it goes.
All right, that makes sense. All right.
And that'll stop the shear. And that shear will only start spinning when it's ready to chop, when you're running it actually.
Okay.